Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're unpacking a highly requested and, let's be honest, surprisingly tricky topic: how to navigate Hawaii's driver's license status system. If you drive in the Aloha State, understanding exactly where you stand with the DMV is vital, but getting that information isn't quite as straightforward as you might think.
Okay, let's dive into this. Did you know that checking your driver's license status in Hawaii can prevent some massive, unexpected surprises on the road? Verifying your driving eligibility is absolutely crucial to avoiding legal trouble, hefty fines, or suddenly finding out you can't renew your license. Imagine getting pulled over for a broken taillight, only to discover your license was suspended months ago over a forgotten parking ticket. That's exactly the kind of nightmare scenario we're going to help you avoid today.
Here's the core plot twist of our Explainer. In a lot of states, the expectation is that you can just hop onto a direct online database, type in your license number, and boom, you instantly see if you're valid, suspended, or expired. But the reality in Hawaii? The state simply does not have a simple, open-access public portal to check your real-time license validity.
And it's not just everyday drivers getting locked out of this data, because the state doesn't broadcast real-time status changes. Even paid commercial background screening tools hit a total wall. When employers or insurance companies pull a motor vehicle record for a Hawaii driver, the status frequently just comes back as UNK, which literally just means unknown.
So, how do we get around this? Let's look at indirect online checks using eCourt COCO.
Since we can't look at a primary DMV database, we basically have to play detective and look at the secondary systems that actually trigger those administrative holds in the first place. You're going to want to look for unpaid traffic citations and infractions, default judgments entered against you, or even active warrants. These are the major red flags that usually mean your license is in jeopardy.
To navigate the portal efficiently, you need to know exactly how to search. If you're hunting for moving violations or infractions, you should search eCourt Kokua using your full name. But if you want to make sure you don't have any unresolved parking tickets hiding in the system, you'll want to search using your vehicle's license plate number instead. Now, a quick warning here. As the Hawaii State Judiciary explicitly states, eCourt Kokua search results do not constitute a certified traffic abstract. So it's a fantastic investigative tool for sure, and a great place to spot trouble, but it won't give you a legally binding document to hand over to a boss or an insurance company. Next up, the step-by-step guide for official email verification. So what do you do if you actually need absolute official confirmation from the state? Well, since a simple online form doesn't exist, here are the steps for the manual email workaround. First, gather your personal information. Second, write a verification request letter with your actual physical signature. And third, take a clear photo or scan of that letter and email it directly to the Honolulu Department of Customer Services at dl@honolulu.gov. To avoid any frustrating delays, you need to include some very specific info in that letter. Make sure you list your name exactly as it appears on your license: your address, the last 4 digits of your SSN or your driver's license number, your date of birth, and your email address. Oh, and most importantly, that physical signature. The department actually compares the signature on your letter to the one they have on file for security purposes. So the crucial point here is a quick security tip. When you're verifying your identity over email, you still need to protect your sensitive data. Never send your full social security number. The department only needs the last 4 digits, or honestly, just use your driver's license number instead. Keep that data safe. Moving right along to getting a detailed record, DHRs and abstracts. If you need more than just a basic valid or suspended status update, let's compare your options. The driver history record, or DHR, comes with a $9 fee and is primarily used for commercial drivers to track CDL disqualifying convictions. On the flip side, the certified traffic abstract is what everyday drivers usually need for insurance or employment. It shows all your moving violations and convictions. Just keep in mind, parking tickets will not show up on this abstract. Now let's tackle some common issues. Dealing with license stoppers. This is probably the biggest pitfall drivers face when trying to renew their license, and it catches so many people completely off guard. A license stopper is a government hold placed on a driving record or car registration due to a failure to pay parking or traffic tickets. Literally, a single forgotten ticket can slap a stopper on your account and completely block you from legally operating a vehicle or getting to work. But there's some good news if you're caught in this trap. Effective since November 2020, under Hawaii Revised Statute Section 291D-12, qualified individuals can actually petition the district court to remove these stoppers for unpaid monetary assessments. It's a huge relief for people who can't afford their fines but desperately need to drive to survive. And this brilliantly illustrates how the state balances empathy with public safety, because there are strict limits to this program. A petition will absolutely not remove stoppers from major issues like excessive speeding, lack of motor vehicle insurance, or non-compliance with the child support order. It's strictly for those basic monetary citations.
All right, wrapping things up with some practical tips and final thoughts. We've definitely covered a lot of ground today, navigating the somewhat complex web of Hawaii's system. But ultimately, knowing your status empowers you to drive legally and safely in Hawaii without unexpected surprises. Seriously, don't wait for a traffic stop to find out your license is suspended. Take action today and use the e-court, kokua, or email methods if you're even a little bit unsure of where you stand.
If this explainer helped clear up the confusion for you today, please hit that like button and subscribe for more helpful, structured content. And definitely share this with any friends or family who drive in Hawaii. They might just need this insider knowledge to save themselves a massive headache at the DMV. Just a quick disclaimer before we go. The information in this explainer is accurate as of August 22nd, 2026. But as we all know, bureaucratic processes can change, so always verify all details on official Hawaii government websites. Now that you know the secret to navigating Hawaii's system, what other bureaucratic mystery should we uncover next? Let me know, and I'll see you in the next explainer.